What's up, guys? I don't know if this is connected. Is it? What's up, guys? How you guys doing? I'm on my way to ministry, and what I'm gonna try to do now is have some forum, and then at the end, second part of the video, I'm gonna show myself working out at home exercises, and just take it easy. Yep. So right now it's 1:57. I woke up a little early today, and I don't know. It feels good when I woke up early today, and it was a very interesting day I had. I got to do the prayer journal. I did the prayer journal. I organized the Sunday message, and like as you get live your daily life, there might be some ups and downs. There might be some time where you receive a lot of persecution or a lot of hate, or some days you might get a lot of love and a lot of appreciation. But it varies a lot. But what you got to remember is all these things will pass. Even the good things, even the bad things, it's going to pass. But what can you leave behind is the most important thing, right? What are you going to leave behind? And it's absolutely important for you to, enjoy your life, enjoy your everyday life. But there's things that you cannot see that is very important at the same time, which is one of them I could mention is your kind of spiritual state is also linked with your brain and your like your serotonin levels and your dopamine levels and all these things. So I believe that pain and struggle actually leads to greatness and actually higher pleasure threshold. You won't be so dull or take things for granted as easy. So thing is, you need to always remember to have like a balance in life. If you don't exercise for your whole life, obviously you're not gonna live as much. You're not gonna, and if you eat like, unhealthy foods, you're not gonna live as long. And even if you do live, for those certain times, you're not going to enjoy your life because, they say healthy body means healthy brain. So, all these things count. And there's a important thing is that when you activate and then you start to pump your blood and you exercise, your whole brain chemistry changes. Yeah, so if you're having like an uncomfortable life, if you're having some kind of troubles and like a lot of stress and so many thoughts that you cannot control, I suggest move your body to the point of exhaustion. I think that'll be not interesting. What am I saying? Interesting all the time. That will be a very progressive and improvement part of your life. And it will be it's very, very critical to move your body, because since we were, since the dawn of mankind, we were all meant to walk around and run away from things and catch things and scavenge things. But then these days, everything's provided. You don't even have to go to the store anymore to buy anything. You buy everything online, and everything is very, just stagnant. And you can even just take the subway, take the train. Actually, that's even better than driving along. But you gotta move your body to restore your health. Because if you don't utilize anything, if you don't utilize something, then it's gonna be a waste, and it's gonna go to waste, and ultimately that certain thing is going to have a problem or rot. So let's say if you don't use your computer for a long time, or let's say if you don't drive your car for a long time, it's gonna take, everything is gonna become hardened and solidified, even the liquid, right? And it's gonna be difficult for it to restart again. So everything's so loud. I don't need to hear that too loud. So yeah, anyways, and if you don't like something, you can replace things, but you can't replace people. That's the thing, right? I'm going off topic to topic right now, but yeah, we have no choice but to have a relationship and live among other people. So in order to really have happy and extravagant life, you must be able to learn how to deal with people. You gotta learn how to deal with people and learn how to deal with yourself. And I realized that if you don't have a system, then everything's gonna crumble eventually. If you don't have an absolute unbreakable system. That's why when we used to go to school, that was a system where we have to wake up in the morning, eat breakfast, and take a shower and go to school. And then after school, for me, I had to go to after school and learn extra, study extra. That was like a straight up system for me for 5 days, except for Saturday and Sunday. And every Sunday I would have to go to church. So this is a system that was made, and it eventually, after you continuously repeat these cycles, you become upgraded, improved version of yourself. But then after I realized, when you get older, nobody tells you to do anything. Nobody tells you to force you to do anything. You gotta actually do it yourself. You gotta actually be able to find that work and job yourself. It's more of a freelance kind of life. So I realized that now you're an adult. Nobody can actually, tell you to do this or that, push around. But there are certain people that are older than me, or my colleagues, that tells me to, do this and do that. But other than that, they cannot help me with my own personal life, or own personal health or mental health, right? So it's very important for you to set up your own system and your own strategy to be able to, manipulate your brain, your body, mind, soul, everything, your spiritual state. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to have a ministry with this, I guess he's kind of older, mature, he's like 60? He's 60 years old-ish. And like I said, I think I mentioned it last time, he fell off a very high place while he was doing a construction work, and he hurt his back and it kind of paralyzed, but he wasn't supposed to actually survive that fall. But then, he knows that God has saved him. God has helped him, that, he has more things to do in life, but then he's only thankful, but he doesn't have any mission. There's no covenant. He's just thankful, and that's it. So I believe I'm continuously meeting him, and what he does for everyday life, and maintaining his financial status, is he goes around the neighborhood and collects boxes with his bicycle. That is I feel like that bicycle is more than 30 years old. I feel like that bike is older than me. And he's just riding it around and then putting the boxes on the back, kind of what is like a trunk or whatever, not a trunk, but then he just puts the rope around in the back, and anyways, he carries the boxes, and that's how he makes money to feed himself, pays for this and that, pays for some bills. And it's interesting how he has that kind of system, right? And I met him last time, and then his Bible was I told him to read the Bible every day, but then he'll put the Bible somewhere that is very kind of hidden away. I'm like, where's your Bible? He's like, oh, it's over there. And it's you'll get it. And I told him, keep it next to your bed. Keep it next to your pillow. So where you could just take a look at it at least before you sleep or something. Or in the morning. So I'm going to see if he did that today. And today we're going to do a gospel letter. I think it's the 9th meeting. We're almost done. Yeah, so I'm just looking at him. I'm looking at the field behind him, such as his son. So his son is actually studying very hard, and he's a very top student studying, and he's doing a good job as a son. His son. Anyways, yeah, so talk 30 minutes, I'll talk a little more. So yeah, sometimes I gotta look back at the messages and remember what was the main point. So the first message was, there is no failure inside God. God does not fail. And the second message was the answer that we should receive first. Right? And so things that we don't realize is that we act like we're gods, but we're actually not. We're mere human beings. But at the same time, we have so much pride that I've done this, I've done that, and this pride gets in the way of relationships and with evangelism in total. So this pride, right? It's a very, very sticky situation. So he's the covenant of God. He's the all creator of God, and he's eternal God, right? So he's talking about, eternal answers that we need to receive, just like how Boaz, Obed, Jesse, David, and then ultimately Christ came along the line, right? Along the ancestral family line, I guess. So it's that kind of answer that is I'm thinking if you receive that answer, it's a glory. It's a very important answer. It's good, but it can, like let's say your family is like a line of pastors, and your great grandfather was a pastor, and it comes out. It's a glory for your family line, but the thing is, more than your identity, those physical identity, the important thing is your spiritual identity. Like, are you a child of God? Do you have no worries at all? Do you have a lifelong covenant with God? And these things are more important than your status or your identity. So you gotta think that what am I doing right now, and what am I doing in the future? So these things that you gotta hold on to and be able to realize that God is guiding me, right? Spiritually, He's guiding me, but the rest is up to us. I believe it's like a 50-50 work. 50% God's doing the work, 50% I gotta put in that work too. But then this will go back to your works, right? But I'm not talking about salvation. I'm talking about the life of an evangelist. It's 50-50, I guess. Because you gotta receive the guidance of God, and you gotta put in the work. You gotta wake up. You gotta be able to put in the work, do what you need to do, and you will be upgraded. You will be eventually in a different path and a different stage of life, as you continue on. So this thing, these things are very important things for you to understand, right? God is just like, we can't put all the blame on God, we need to completely rely on God, but you can't blame God, because 50% of our life is based upon what we do, what we choose to do with that knowledge, what we choose to do with our faith, right? So that's why that faith that we have must stand on top of Christ, okay? Like a church built on a rock, on a pillar that will not shake, just like Peter's confession. So talking really deep about these things, but anyways, I had massive amount of caffeine today, so I feel pretty great. And I also worked out half of the schedule that I was supposed to work out. I should have recorded myself, but I forgot to. But then I'll record the rest of the half of the workout that I need to do. I didn't have enough time because I needed to meet this person, and the rest of the half of the exercise and the meals I guess I'll eat, I will post it after I come back, the half of this video. I want to just do like a car forum, the meals that I eat, mix it with exercise, and I want to kind of mix it up a little bit here and there, and I guess I'll continue on creating my content and have a certain structure. So I'll continue on doing that, and I'll see you guys later. What's up, guys? I just finished my setup for my workout and my outfit, and maybe you might hear some fan sounds because I put a fan on. It's really hot. It's getting hot, so let me see what I have to finish. What is the last exercise I need to do? Oh, my heels kind of hurt. I don't know why. My heels. I don't know why. Something happened, I think. So in the morning, I did a barbell shoulder press, close grip, dips, dumbbell fly, dumbbell press. Oh, I didn't do dumbbell fly, dumbbell press. Okay. Dumbbell fly, dumbbell press. All right, I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. Dumbbell fly. A little bit elevated. All right. Let's do 18. 18. There used to be, I used to watch MTV a lot when I was younger. And there used to be a show called Sweet 16 when kids kind of like, it's kind of like a coming of age ceremony. Don't worry, I'm counting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So yeah, I'm kind of a little random right now. Having like 18 kilograms, but talking about Sweet 16 and stuff. But anyway, it just came to my mind that this Sweet 16. It's like the parents are like super rich, and then they just like once they become 16, it's like, you know, they become an adult. So I think it's a little it's got to do with something like with the Jewish tradition, and basically when they become 16, the parents like, you know, one of the parents bought the son like a Lamborghini, or the girl. Another episode with the girl that was 16. She kind of she received like a really expensive like diamond necklace or something like that, diamond watch and all these things. And I'm just like looking at these things when I was younger. I'm just like, how come I don't have these kind of things? How come all these things are like, there's so many abundance in this world, but I'm living so much in poverty. And then life kind of really didn't make sense at the time. And I just couldn't imagine how people, I guess there are people that are like super rich like that, and there's like, you know, people who are not that super rich. And, you know, there's like become a comparison. And when I look at that, it's like everything's physical. And the kids, when they don't receive any like nice gifts compared to their other friends, they get looked down upon. They kind of feel like a loser, and they just like continuously blame their parents. Like, how come, you know, I can't get this? And then the parents are like, oh, calm down, I'll get you these, I'll get you what you want, what you wish. And I'm just like, man, they are not mature enough. And it kind of shows you, like, you know, people are so much into the materialistic things in this world, and they lost hold of, and they're like, you know, so much trying to get in touch with like, not in touch, but they're trying to receive instant gratification. And it's so sad to see that. Even though they have everything, they're still empty. Okay, that feels good. Yeah, what good is it if you gain the whole world but you lost your soul? You lose your soul. It's a very important lesson that Jesus has repeatedly told his disciples over and over again. And let me see if it's too dark. Oh, it's not that dark. It's still bright outside. Alright. I kind of dressed up a little brighter today. Usually just wear I don't usually wear white because it gets dirty and gets really messy easily. You know, once you drop something, once you get a stain, it's hard to get rid of it, and eventually you just want to throw it out. So, oh man, I don't have anything to drink. Anyways, yeah, I set up everything, and I'm gonna start doing this, vlog in the car, kind of preach, give a message, and as I work out. So this is second set, right? Third set. Let's go. Yeah, so it's almost summertime. It's almost summertime sadness. So, gotta prepare physically. And the weather's gonna get hot too. Dumbbell press. Gotcha. Dumbbell press. Can go a little heavier. Transform. Let's do 22. 22. So it's interesting, it goes 20 to 22 to 25. That's like a 3 and 2 kilograms difference. Okay, always when you do your chest movement, get it a little inclined, because then you want to work out your upper chest. When you're in the flat position, you're kind of not really working out your chest as much. Let me get something to drink. 1 second. All right, I just took some beta-alanine. Give a little tingling action. If you guys know what that is, if you know, you know. And 22. So there's a Bible verse where a man might set his goals onto have a certain goal, but whoever leads that person, the one who leads that man is God. So no matter how much plan or how much strategy that you're trying to save up, not save up, you're trying to make and create, eventually God is going to intervene, and it might go a little as your plan might go, but then at the end, the next chapter of your life might look a whole lot different. That's what I've experienced all my life. But it seems like it's bad. The life, it seems like it's bad. But then it's actually good. It was actually a better turn. Better, 반전. What do you say 반전? It's a better change of scenario, I guess. Change of scenario. Yeah. So I'm working out. In the beginning, if you start working out, it's kind of like, oh, I don't want to do it. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm so lazy. But once you get into groove, once you start for the first 10 minutes, you start getting it. Oh, I can do this. I got this. So same thing as a book, right? In the beginning, you start reading the book, you read like a couple lines and it's like, oh, so boring. And then you get deeper into it and it's like, oh, it's interesting. Interesting book. I think this is my third set. Yes, it's either you get guidance from the Holy Spirit or a weird spirit, strange spirit, which is the evil spirit. So it's either one or the other. And the world seems so large, and it feels like there's more of the things in this world than the things of God, right? As sometimes you might be deceived by that kind of things that you see, by the things that you see with your eyes, and it's really not, because God has created this world, and everything is in God's purpose, right? Even the demon, even the devil is for God's purpose. So, how many did I do? Did I do 3? 2 or 3? I think I did 3. It's okay. I'll do one more just in case. Shoulder, dumbbell press, dumbbell shoulder fly. Shoulder fly, shoulder fly. Yeah. Alright, this is too heavy for a fly. Lay it down. Let's do 11. 11. That's what you will say in Spanish. 10, 11. Oh, 11. No, 11. 11. How do you say it? 11. Oh, my internet is not working that well here. Once. Oh, it's 11. Yep, 11. I think I was right. 11 means 11. Yep, 11. I remember my Spanish still. I remember. I love Spanish. It was so fun. But Italian I was learning, I think it was like, whoa. But Italian was kind of really, really frustrating. I was trying to learn Italian. I think it was my fourth grade or fifth grade or something. It was really frustrating. Because I don't know. I was just not interested in Italian. I really like Spanish more though. Spanish was really fun. Because, you know, you get to use it on people, you know, because like most of the people in America are Spanish. So it was really fun using the language. Excelente. Yes. Maybe a little closer. I think it'll be cooler if it's closer. But you can see what the actual muscles are actually working. All right. Once kilogramos. I think that's how you say it. You would say it. Kilogramos. I don't know. I'm just making things up. Dumbbell fly. Dumbbell press. Shoulder fly. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now. Shoulder fly. Okay, kind of lightweight. Jesus, Holy Spirit, God, and Jesus, Holy Spirit, God. Yeah, I just realized, yeah, my tank top was kind of too much. It shows too much. Right? It's too light. This is too light, so I'm gonna go a little heavier. 13. I don't know what. Anyways. Yeah. Oh gosh. I think that was 10. I lose count sometimes because I'm so just like lost in my own thoughts. Let's see. Finish with the shoulder flies. Easy bar front shoulder. Easy bar front shoulder. Let me just catch a better angle. I guess this, my head will come up, so let's see. Hopefully you can see. Monday exercise. That was my mom. Yeah, I don't know. That was one set. Front shoulder action. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. How many times was that? Okay, erase this one. Erase this video. That was second. That was 2 sets. Oh, gosh. So there's like having faith in Jesus and having faith, follower of Jesus is I guess it's similar, right? But I think following makes more sense because we're just trying to copy, right? And do what Jesus did, right? Heal the sick, give people grace, forgive people, restore friendship, forgive enemies, give to the needy. Right? I guess if you just have faith in Jesus, you just believe in what he did. But if you are a follower of Jesus, you follow and do the same thing that Jesus is doing. Jesus has done, right? So yeah, food for thought. I guess last one. Yeah. God bless Korea. God bless Korea. Cable abs. You know what? I'll do some leg curls and leg extension first. Oh, I forgot to do squats. Squats. Let's do some squats. All right. All right. Let's do some. Did I do squats in the morning? I think I did. Oh no. I just did bench press in the morning. Okay. Squats. Gotta do it every day. I'll do I guess the drop sets. I'll do some drop sets. Make it the heaviest. This is 15, 30, 30, 40, 55. I don't know if I can do this, but I guess I'll try. 55. Okay, and you know I gotta put on the belt for sure, because this is not lightweight. This is not lightweight, baby. Okay. All right. I don't need no support for my back. Pray to God I won't hurt my back. Let's do it. Alright. Now you heard. Wait a second. And I just realized I have so much love handles right now. It's not even funny. Gotta cut out on the carbs. Yeah, but the physical is not important. But I just wanna, I'm like a store main. Lots of people look at you and lots of people judge. And if you don't have that much of a standard body, people assume that you don't take care of your own body, which translates to you don't appreciate yourself. But it's not all that. It's not all that. It's actually a malfunction of the hormones and malfunction of your sleeping schedule, malfunction of, you're not able to eat on time, your hunger hormones, your genetics. So all these things come into play. But you gotta go against the wave. I kind of gained a little bit of love handles, man. But it's okay. I can lose it. So just ministry and fitness and forum and giving thanks in all circumstance. Should I wear this? I don't think it's tight enough. Anyways. Alright, second set. My legs are feeling a little bit flamey right now. Alright. Yeah, so sometimes you might hear like your bone cracking and I guess like your muscle joints cracking, but it's normal that it's cracking, because if it doesn't hurt, it's normal. But if it hurts and it's cracking, that's a problem. You gotta rest a little bit. But it's only a sign that it's actually working. It's working your joints. And not a bad sign. It means you are working the muscle that you haven't for a while. Same thing as when you start a car, when you haven't started the car for a while. I don't know if this makes a good analogy, but you know, when you first start up the car, it makes a big sound, right? And then as you leave the engine on, the sound gets quieter and it gets smoother. The engines get smoother. So, kind of like that. Homeostasis, I guess. Can you say that? I guess balances out, so you will be able to use your muscles normally again. This is too light, so I'm not gonna take out a weight. I'm just gonna do 10 more on this. I'm not doing that much reps. I'm doing only 3 reps, but I'm exercising every day. So I know all of those reps and sets is going to accumulate. Whew. Okay, what is next? Let's see. Oh, last is leg curls and abs. Leg curls and abs. All right. I need to just get under my calorie deficit. Then I'll be able to lose all the love handles. Calorie deficit, extra cardio. I pray that all of you guys are enjoying prayer and just being thankful for what you have right now. You know, compare yourself not with other people who have more than you, but compare yourself with a sinner. All right, man, I am sweating right now. Okay. Good. Excellent. All right, let's go to the next exercise. Okay, leg extension. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's a lot of people exercising, walking around right now. Excellent. That's good. Go out. Run. Jump. Move around. Please. Okay, this is 30. All right. Okay, ooh, a little heavier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, gosh. Ooh, it's really hot. Very hot. Gotta put a fan on me. Gotta put a fan on me. And I got no debt on me. I don't owe you anything, because Jesus paid it all within. Oh, many people are jogging. All right, last set. Okay, I did a little more because it was the last one. And leg extension and leg curls. I'm not gonna do it like the traditional laying down. I'm gonna do it real bodybuilding style, isolation exercise. Let's see, my right leg leaning against the chair. Oof, oh, my toes. I don't know if you can see it. You can probably see it, right? Yeah, you can see it. All right. The left one. Okay. As you can see, I'm not over exercising. I'm just doing 3 sets. As it's kind of like I'm doing the homework. I'm just trying to finish the homework as fast as I can. So I got 2 more sets in for this. Yeah, just trying to finish it. Don't, be on a machine forever. Don't do the work forever. But, set a goal, set a limit. Just do that limit. Make sure you do it. Don't neglect it. But just try to just finish it, All you gotta do is finish it. Then you're done. You're free. You can do other things that you want to do. Oh, this is so much better than laying down because I don't know, I'm being like a nerd right now. But you know, the more the weight is perpendicular, horizontal, I guess, to the floor, it gets more resistance. But then once I'm laying down and I have the cable up a little more, that's gonna kind of go up to here. And once I'm laying down and I pull the leg up all the way up here, the weight is gonna become neutral and it's gonna get lighter as the weight reaches the top. So that's one thing I don't like about this machine. It's not like the gym leg extension machine where the weight just goes up and down and has resistance all the way. But this one, it loses its resistance as it reaches the top. That's why I have to, what is that? Can't think of that word. I need to, my God, what is that word? When I forget English words, I really want to remember it again. Improvise. Yes. So I don't know how many sets I did. I think I did 3. I'm gonna just want to do one more. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. That was excellent. Felt my whole muscle fiber working. What are we gonna do next, HP? Well, you know, the rest is history with the abs. Abdominal workouts for the finish. Cable abs. Let's go. Cable. Oh yeah, I brought the thing back. Need to improvise again. Let's see, I'm going to improvise. 1 second. Okay, here it is. All right. As you can see from here, right? Oh man. Wow, that works so well. Can't believe it. Such a good money spent there. think this is good enough for repetition. Yes. 10 of this, 30 of this and 30 of this, then I'm finished. 30 and I'm finished. I'm supposed to run one lap over there, but should I do it? Or it's either that or I gotta, yeah, I think I should do it. I still have a lot of exercise energy. So I was supposed to meet up with Pastor Brett to go to Osan Air Base Field, but I thought it was 5 p.m. But it was actually, oh yeah, I thought it was Tuesday, but it was actually Monday, 5 p.m. because he told me Monday is the only time that he goes in there. But hopefully he can tell me. Yeah, so if we could change it to Tuesday, it'd be good. Because I'm in Seoul the whole day, and it's really hard for me to go to Osan, which is the southern part. I need to be in Seoul all day long, from 5 p.m. all the way to like 10 p.m. But yep, anyways, oh my god, I'm getting a little tired. Oh, goodness. You know what? Just know that I did all this. I don't want to record anymore because it's a little boring for you guys. So
the mothership approached, breaking through the nexus on the saucer slope. Andromeda, my home. Travel many distances away from telescopes. They chose me, a contact.